Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The quality of being funny. I fail to see the humor in it. Put into a good mood. The liquid parts of the body. Middle Ages, one of the 4 fluids in the body whose balance was believed to determine your emotional and physical state. The humors are blood and phlegm and yellow and black bile. The trait of appreciating, and being able to express, the humorous. She didn't appreciate my humor. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A characteristic, habitual or relatively temporary, state of feeling. He was in a bad humor. The quality of being funny. Put into a good mood. The liquid parts of the body. Middle Ages, one of the 4 fluids in the body whose balance was believed to determine your emotional and physical state. The trait of appreciating, and being able to express, the humorous. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A characteristic, habitual or relatively temporary, state of feeling. The liquid parts of the body. The liquid parts of the body. The liquid parts of the body. The trait of appreciating, and being able to express, the humorous. You can't survive in the army without a sense of humor. The trait of appreciating, and being able to express, the humorous. A witty, amusing person who makes jokes. Mental ability. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. A message whose ingenuity or verbal skill or incongruity has the power to evoke laughter. The prevailing psychological state. The national mood had changed radically since the last election. Verb inflections that express how the action or state is conceived by the speaker. A characteristic, habitual or relatively temporary, state of feeling. A sudden outburst of anger. His temper sparked like damp firewood. Make more temperate, acceptable, or suitable by adding something else. She tempered her criticism. The elasticity and hardness of a metal object. Its ability to absorb considerable energy before cracking. Harden by reheating and cooling in oil. Temper steel. Change by restraining or moderating. A disposition to exhibit uncontrolled anger. His temper was well known to all his employees. A characteristic, habitual or relatively temporary, state of feeling. Whether he praised or cursed me depended on his temper at the time. Bring to a desired consistency, texture, or hardness by a process of gradually heating and cooling. Temper glass. Adjust the pitch, of pianos. Music. The distinctive property of a complex sound, a voice or noise or musical sound. A degree or grade of excellence or worth. The quality of students has risen. A characteristic property that defines the apparent individual nature of something. Each town has a quality all its own. Of superior grade. Quality paper. An essential and distinguishing attribute of something or someone. The quality of mercy is not strained. High social status. A man of quality. Of high social status. People of quality. Someone who procures customers for whores. In England they call a pimp a ponce. Arrange for sexual partners for others. Yield to, give satisfaction to. Enjoy to excess. She indulges in ice cream. Yield to, give satisfaction to. Treat with excessive indulgence. Give free rein to. The writer indulged in metaphorical language. Yield to, give satisfaction to. Make happy or satisfied. The substance of the body. Activities that are enjoyable or amusing. A disposition to find, or make, causes for amusement. Her playfulness surprised me. A festive, merry feeling. Activities that are enjoyable or amusing. I do it for the fun of it. A disposition to find, or make, causes for amusement. He was fun to be with. Verbal wit or mockery, often at another's expense but not to be taken seriously. He became a figure of fun. Violent and excited activity. She asked for money and then the fun began. What a communication that is about something is about. What a communication that is about something is about. A communication, usually brief, that is written or spoken or signaled. He sent a 3-word message. Send a message. Send a message to. She messaged the committee. Send as a message. She messaged the final report by fax. The state of being contented with your situation in life. He relaxed in sleepy contentedness. The amount that can be contained. What a communication that is about something is about. Satisfied or showing satisfaction with things as they are. A contented smile. The sum or range of what has been perceived, discovered, or learned. Something, a person or object or scene, selected by an artist or photographer for graphic representation. Usually plural. Everything that is included in a collection and that is held or included in something. He emptied the contents of his pockets. Make content. I am contented. Satisfy in a limited way. He contented himself with 1 glass of beer per day. The proportion of a substance that is contained in a mixture or alloy, etc. The property of holding together and retaining its shape. Considerable capital, wealth or income. The idea that is intended. What a communication that is about something is about. The choicest or most essential or most vital part of some idea or experience. A particular kind or species of matter with uniform properties. Shigella is one of the most toxic substances known to man. Material of a particular kind or constitution. The immune response recognizes invading substances. The real physical matter of which a person or thing consists. DNA is the substance of our genes. The general atmosphere of a place or situation and the effect that it has on people. An intuitive understanding of something. He had a great feeling for music. A vague idea in which some confidence is placed. What are your feelings about the crisis? The sensation produced by pressure receptors in the skin. The surface had a greasy feeling. A physical sensation that you experience. He had a queasy feeling. The experiencing of affective and emotional states. She had a feeling of euphoria. The quality of being comical. United States actress and singer, 1896 to 1977. The serous fluid in which the embryo is suspended inside the amnion. Before a woman gives birth, her waters break. A humor that was once believed to be secreted by the liver and to cause irritability and anger. The serous fluid in which the embryo is suspended inside the amnion. Clear liquid produced in the ventricles of the brain. Fills and protects cavities in the brain and spinal cord. A humor that was once believed to be secreted by the liver and to cause irritability and anger. An irritable, petulant feeling. A strong emotion. A feeling that is oriented toward some real or supposed grievance. A milky fluid consisting of lymph and emulsified fats, formed in the small intestine during digestion of ingested fats.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.